My name is Mackenzie, and I am an intern with the Gender and Sexuality Center.
Hi, my name is Nima. I'm an intern with the Intercultural Center. We are here to talk about feminism in order to kind of demystify some of the stigma and confusion and stereotypes around feminism and how it works and what it is.
To do feminism partially because there's just a lot of stigma about feminists in general that the media sort of portrays, and so we wanted to sort of combat it by making this key concept video. Militant, bra burners, lesbians, that they can't be men and that they are cisgender. Cisgender meaning that their or the sex that they were assigned at birth matches up with their chosen gender identity.
In terms of intellectual commitment, feminists have focused in the past on sex, the body, class, and work, sexuality, disability, family, globalization, human rights, race, representation, science. So these are some of the ways that feminism is manifested in the intellectual world.
Also want to focus a little bit on the historical aspects of feminism and talk about like the different waves of feminism that have happened. The first wave happened in the mid 19th century until about 1920, and it was focused on basic political rights such as the suffragist movement for voting equality. The second wave happened from the late 1960s and into the 1970s, and they wanted to go beyond political rights and focus about equality in education, the workplace, and at home. The third wave, which is more recent and still contested as to whether or not it was a wave, critiques the second wave for not focusing on differences among women and talking about intersectionality with race, class, ethnicity, religion, and just talking a little bit more about gender and what it means to be a feminist outside of cisgender privilege and different things like that.
He says, if we combine the concept of identity politics with the conception of the subject as positionality, we can conceive of the subject as non-essentialized and emergent from a historical experience, and yet retain our political ability to take gender as an important part of departure. Thus we can say at one and the same time that gender is not natural, biological, universal, ahistorical, or essential, and yet still claim that gender is relevant because we are taking gender as a position from which to act politically. Thanks for watching our video and learning about feminism.